Look, I've never built a PC before in my life, but when Intel sent me one of their brand new 13th gen Core i7 processors and offered me the opportunity to build the ultimate Tarkov streaming rig, I leapt at the chance. Intel say this 13th gen Core i7 goes beyond performance, and you can see why. It has 8 performance cores and 8 efficiency cores, and each performance core has 2 threads, so that gives you 24 threads of performance up to 5.4 gigahertz. That's what you need to play a game like Tarkov, which is really CPU intensive. Plus, I'm a streamer, so I'm using the same computer to run all the streaming software. I'm doing recordings, I've got cameras going, and then all of the other peripherals and other programs I need to make the stream go. You need a lot of cores, you need a lot of performance, and this one is going to make the ultimate Tarkov streaming rig. They hooked me up with PLE computers, and they even made me a landing page where you can go see this whole setup for yourself at ple.com.au/toasteracktv. They've got my bio there. They've set this all up beautifully, and these are the parts that go into making this computer. They worked with me really closely to work out what I needed. They were very helpful, very supportive, and we picked, of course, the Core i7, the 13700K processor. Plus, I wanted nice, clean, classic, basic look. So we got this great Fractal design case, a great cooler, bit of RGB on there, and I wanted a motherboard which had a lot of ports so I could plug in a lot of peripherals and stuff like that. And this one, they helped me choose all this sort of stuff. The service I've got at PLE Computers has just been absolutely fantastic. The guys down there are super helpful and fun to work with. All right, so let's go build a computer. I've got a camera mounted up here. So I've got a top-down camera. I'll show you all the bits I've got. Got some stronger glasses if I need it. Few tools, CPU, graphics card. That's my 3080, MSI 3080 Ventus from my old machine. The RAM that Pestily very kindly gave me. It is Corsair DDR5 2x16 gig, 5600 megahertz. Very tasty. And I've got a Samsung 980 Pro 2 terabyte NVMe 4.0 NVMe M.2 SSD, and then another 2 terabyte NVMe for recording and stuff like that. Motherboard is MSI Z690 Carbon Wi-Fi. So I've got a slightly higher end motherboard just because I wanted lots of ports, and that's what you get with that. Cooling, I asked Pestily what to get. He said get a 360mm all-in-one, and so I got a good Kraken. This is the only RGB in the whole setup. Kraken X73, 360mm liquid cooler all-in-one. That should do the job. And power supply, EVGA, 850 G plus gold, 850 watt power supply. And the case. Thing is so heavy. Fractal design, solid black case, no glass, no RGB, nothing. Really good soundproofing. Like each panel I've had a look at, it's got so much soundproofing in it. I just wanted basic. You know, I'm 55, 56. I don't want RGB everything. I don't want gamer chair. I want simple, classy, smooth. That's what I figured. Also, PLE sent me this nice mouse mat from their Battle Bull range. I picked purple, Twitch purple, and they sent me a floor mat as well, which I've got under the chair. So they're pretty cool as well, which thank you PLE for those. Okay, let's start building. Right, one motherboard. One box of bits. Where can you grab this that's not all pins? Oh yeah, isn't it beautiful? Look at this thing, great. Now, I saw a lot of people do the M.2s first. This is the nice storage. Samsung solid state drive, there it is. Okay, let's put it in. Okay, screw. So that comes off, and so does the screw.
So that's the socket there. So it goes in here. Okay. Then in and down. Okay. And then I turn this thing. Okay, then that's a little lock thing. That's locked now. Okay, that's in. I'm done. First step done. SSD is in. Nice. Second one is under here. Okay. Ooh. Nice. This is the second drive, which is the crucial M.2. Clip kit. Oh, there we go. That seems fine. Clip in place. Ready? Nice. Okay. That's the bit I was nervous about. I mean, the CPU, I mean, they're all nervous bits. I'm nervous about all the bits. Should we do CPU next? Now, let's rotate. Let's open this little bundle of joy. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Intel Core i7-13700K. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, that's heavy. This is going into there. Open this. That's a strong spring. Then open this. So there are all the pins. Right, so the triangle is front left. That looks right. Do you wiggle it? Oh, that's better. Right, that's seated. Put this over down. There it goes. And we're in. Okay, now some RAM. So this RAM is from Pestily. Thank you, Pestily. All right, I'm pretty sure we're going in slots 2 and 4. Oh yeah. Nice. Clips all pop. Oh, that one hasn't popped up. Clip. Boom. Happy days. Happy days. This is the cooler. It's an all-in-one liquid cooler with a 360 radiator. Yes, it does require a backplate. That's the backplate and it's already in the out position. And these holes just poke through. Easy. Then I'll put these standoffs on. Now the guide I looked at said do a power on test just on the box. Just have it no heat sink, just on long enough to get a green light on the motherboard, then switch it off again. I'm going to run it for 30 seconds, long enough to see lights. Click, click. Right, we need to press the power button on the board with a screwdriver. Great. There we go, 7F. Lights, lots of lights, 55, 7F, 55. We've got a red. Wow. Okay, that was exciting. What does all that mean? It's probably the flash you need to do because of the BIOS update. Yeah. So it's probably fine. Okay. Well, let's keep building then. Well, that was intimidating. So should we go into the case now? one Fractal design case. Oh my God. It's big. It's a biggie. Right, I guess we want to take both sides off. So swing, lift, ta-da! That's pretty cool. Okay, so I think we put the board in next, right? How do you hold this thing then? Okay. All right, it's lined up. The board's lined up. End plate feels right. I can see thread through the holes. Oh, and the mounting hole in the middle is on target. That looks pretty good. Feels good. Everything lines up. I think we put some screws in, right? All screwed in. Do we get a raid? Oh my goodness, we got a Pestily raid. Hello, I heard a sound. I think it's time to build the all-in-one. So we've got ourselves a next Kraken X73 360mm all-in-one cooler. Radiator. So we just need the screws. Okay. Shiny. Line up holes. Engage nuts. Okay, so that's all hooked up, I think. Right, so we're going to put the power supply back here. Beefy. Right. My beautiful 3080 from my other computer. Nothing wrong with it. Clunk. Seems pretty good. It's time to fire it up, chat. It's time to fire it up. Here we go. LED is off when on next logo. So that pump might not have power. I think I should turn it off, right? Oh, nothing on monitor. Yeah, nothing on monitor. Yeah, it's a 13th gen on a Z90, so I'll probably have to flash the board. Oh, flash BIOS, there it is. Yeah, there's a labeled port. Let's turn on power and then press the flash BIOS button. I said something will flash. Oh yeah, there's a red LED flashing. Things are happening. BIOS! We have BIOS on screen! Woo! Ah, we got BIOS, baby. We have post, ladies and gentlemen. We're in BIOS. Oh my goodness. Yep, we got 2 sticks of 16 Corsair, DDR5 5600, XMP Profile 1. Oh, here we go. M.2 1, Samsung, and M.2 3. There it is. Boom. We got the storage, we got the RAM. Just snap on like that. Snap. Okay, it's shut. Top. Now, what we haven't done, I know you've been waiting for this. You ready? Ta-da! Front plate reveal. Now I need to, so I've got Windows on a USB SSD. Now I didn't have a stick. Well, I thought this would be faster. Flash drive. Almost there, chat. Okay. Oh, we're in. We're in. No next devices were found. All right. I'd say it doesn't have power or something. Yeah, the USB might have come out because it's in a choke point. I suspect the plug into the pump, because that one I did blind. I don't know if it's upside down or not. It has little jump outs, only goes one way, yeah. I just don't know if it's in. It feels like it's making contact. Should I try it the other way up? Right, well, I've jiggled all the connections. Let's see what lights we get and power it up this way. Oh, lights. Right. Well, whatever it was, I jiggled it and it was working because that didn't light up before. I think we're pretty golden. I think we've done it. Well, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for all that. Thank you so much for all your help. We did it. Something wasn't seated on the pump, but now everything is good. Everything's golden, but I'm really happy with this. Let's put the plates back on and stand it up. Thanks to Intel for the CPU, all the parts, hooking me up with PLE computers, spec out the machine, all their help getting this thing together. And yeah, couldn't be happier. Can't wait to get Tarkov installed on it and give it a go.